Hello, so I've got two projects going. The first one is Jazz Lifting Fit, it's on Instagram. The second one is New Economy, and that's on Twitter, LinkedIn and Facebook. And my Wollongong Strong original pitch is actually on pause, so I'm not continuing with that one. The concept for Jazz Lifting Fit is that it's a fitness Instagram that keeps it real, because a lot of the community on Instagram is focused on physical transformation and not really much on the journey between that. And then for New Economy, the concept is to deliver news minus the jargon. So my job is to drive traffic to the articles that are written and simplify them even further for social media so that everyone can be informed regardless if you know the jargon or not. So here's a prototype of Jazz Lifting Fit. The process for this is that I design the content, I post the content, and I analyze the data. So far, this has been working pretty well. A good example of a feedback loop was when I tried to do a promotion and I actually got a comment saying, "Why is this on my feed?" Which was a little bit awkward, but it made me realize that that content wasn't relevant and it wasn't really screaming "follow me," which was the whole point of the promotion. So I've pulled that promotion and I'm going to rethink that and redo it. So some changes that have occurred due to feedback is that I did that promoted post. I've been experimenting with hashtags using Ingrammer, which Ted suggested. I've been featuring myself only and tagging myself in my posts, which was suggested by the class. And they also suggested some meal prep videos, which are actually my most popular content. So thank you. So just moving on to New Economy. Here's an example of videos that I make to simplify the articles, and it's got an example of what the original types of posts look like. So I've been aiming to do some more dynamic posts and get a bit more diversity in the content on the pages, just to spruce it up a little bit. So I design the content, I schedule the posts, and then I analyze the data. I've just done the first monthly audit, and what I've concluded from here is that I'm going to keep the same strategy for Twitter. I need to change the follower strategy for Facebook and LinkedIn because it's not really progressing very fast. And I need to make the content a bit more formal and professional because I've tried playful with A/B testing the copy and it hasn't really performed as well. And I'm also going to segment the content differently on each platform based on the audience interests. So a good example of that is on Twitter, I'm just going to be focusing on fintech, science and innovation because that's the interests of the audience on Twitter. Okay, and just some changes is I'm implementing a different follower strategy for Jazz Lifting Fit, which is a 10 cents worth strategy where I just interact on hashtags and gain followers through that. And on New Economy, I'm going to be tagging more people. I'm going to keep the original professional copy style and I'm going to use more hashtags on LinkedIn. And hopefully that works. Thank you.